So we have this now, revealing insights from Kyle Busch's death certificate. That report, first obtained by Us Weekly, painting a dramatic picture of the final days of his life, beginning with pneumonia, progressing to sepsis, leading to severe blood loss and shock. Dr. Marc Siegel, Fox News senior medical analyst, author of the book, The Miracles Among Us, and Doctor, good day to you. So back on the 5th of May, May 10th, he was in a race and he radioed his doctor and said he needed a shot. So that was on May 10th. He was obviously suffering from something, and he was dead 11 days later. Why can't you catch this, or should they, doctor?
You can catch this, Bill. That's an excellent question. What I reported on, what I understood was that he had a severe sinus infection before that, and that can progress down to upper or lower respiratory infections, including pneumonia. The fact that a doctor was called to give him a shot made me suspicious that he had pneumonia, because you treat pneumonia usually with shots or intravenous if it gets severe enough. And that was an indication that he may have been trying to continue to race and yet get treatment at the same time, which you can't do for severe pneumonia. You got to get there and get treated, and generally in the hospital. What happens, and this is a wake-up call to everyone out there, is that if you don't get fully treated pneumonia and it's severe, 30 to 40% of the time it progresses to sepsis. Now, what is sepsis? That's when the immune system fights. It's trying to fight off the infection, but it becomes hyper, the immune system, and it starts to attack the body. In this case, the medical examiner revealed a fact that he was forming tiny blood clots and bleeding. That's called DIC. That's very deadly because that shuts down the kidneys. Those kind of tiny clots, the kidneys are very vulnerable to low blood pressure or to those clots. So I believe he had a problem with his kidneys, low blood pressure, acid in his blood, and that can occur in hours, Bill, and that's why he couldn't turn it around.
Yeah, my sense is there's more to the story. I don't know that, but that's what my sense is, and we'll see whether or not we get there or the story goes there. On a different story, which could change a lot of lives here. Like, if you have bad cholesterol, they give you a statin. It's a drug you take. Now they're talking about a one-shot new drug. Look at this on screen. LDLs are called, lipoprotein. That's the bad kind of cholesterol. 1 milligram, according to Eli Lilly, of this new drug will knock your bad cholesterol down 62%. And that goes directly to heart health, doctor. How promising could this be in a new age of medicine?
Huge, Bill, huge. 18 months later, they still had that 62%, 35 people studied. And the head of the New England Journal of Medicine, Eric Rubin, who I know well, Dr. Rubin says, I only published this preliminary study because it's the forefront of all kinds of treatments going. Let me explain why. Because your genes make proteins. This time, we're blocking the gene that makes the protein. The protein is called a PCSK9, and it works in the liver. And this protein doesn't allow your liver to absorb bad cholesterol. If we get this protein out of the way, and there are drugs like Repatha that do that. If we get it out of the way, then your liver gobbles up bad cholesterol, and your cholesterol goes down, and your risk of heart disease is much less. Well, this genetic editor therapy that they're injecting you with here gets this protein out of the way permanently because it's a genetic editor. And it looks very effective and safe in early trials. We need further trials, and they're going to get them done in a hurry. And this looks like it could be a game changer if this is shown to be just as effective and safe in large populations.
Well, okay. I mean, new world, if true. #1 cause of death among adults in America, heart disease. Dr. Marc Siegel, thank you for your time today. Thanks. Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube, and catch full shows streaming now on Fox One.